estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear.
Paintball. Vad har vi nu? Underball. Eens even doen. Dat was interessant. Ja.
For weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damned decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely! The bear's lair should be nearby.
One ding.
Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other as one Dane to another.
I am Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
He...
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear.
That's a wolf pack.
Wolves.
Not a bear in sight.
Ja, doen jullie ook nog wat, jongens? Of moet ik ze echt allemaal killen? Het zijn wel verschillend veel wolven voor een dan, niet dan? Hier aan het rennen. Wat nou weer?
There's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
Wel helemaal niet. Het zou me niet verbazen dat hij dat arranged heeft.
I must be careful now.
Het is hier heel druk.
With me! Watch for my lead!
Wat nou zoveel in casualties? Een hele grote dikke hamer. Vast.
The Lord will see us prevail! Together, lad! Have the advantage! Counter you!
Oeh, wat hebben we daar? De Hilbroek. We found a villa at the foot of the wall near Lincoln's Town Hall.
This one's mine! We watch each other!
Ja.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Algar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well. Elgar, careful! The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
The
Ik heb nog
Shiremood will
steeds
start
het
soon.
gevoel dat
I
dit een
should return
setup
to
is.
Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Oh, dat is vlak bij de vasthouden. De vasthouden doe even 7. Even kijken, waar was die type in Lincoln trouwens? Een villa at the foot of the wall near Lincoln's town hall. The wall.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Die villa. Voilà, dat is een grote villa natuurlijk. Dit de town hall. Kathedrale. Markt. Dat is mogelijk. Ja? Gewoon marken. mooi. Slaap ook. Dat is nog het beste. Hoppakee.
The first man I killed for my order, I cried and wept after trying to hold back the tears. But I told myself, I am merely acting upon a foretold destiny, navigating the whim of greater gods. My actions are simply pebbles.
Pebbles that wash away in the surf, as harmless as dust.
Pebbles were once bedrock, as were you.
Twee clues. Hier hebben we een clue bij. Seks. Just. Hier zo. Oké. Doorheen gerend. Maar eens even omleggen. Ja, zien van de op.
If you need a steady hand by ship or plane,
Join your blade
You
to
fu-
mine. Let ring the sword song this day.
Ja, we rijden zo meteen. Ja, even toch hier. Dat eiland heen vliegen. Ik dacht dat het een stad was, maar het is meer een groot dorp. Dorp heden. Oh god. Wat nu, jongen? Ja. Wees blij dat ze dat positief testen en niks anders.
La dritte ich overnegla.
Oh, hier loopt het naar beneden. Zo. Weer eentje opgeruimd.
Brings you biscuits. Do you give them to your children?
I would not let good food go to waste.
I would let my children starve. A serpent's gift will always end in malice.
Sweet from evil remains sweet, even if it crumbles quickly in their hands.
Wapenroen. Een clue. Nou, eens even kijken bij de wapenroen. Die is ook helemaal geüpgrade nu. Mooi. Weer eentje minder. Nou, een clue hiervan. Even kijken. Luister aan ladderstreus. Ah ja. Out of Tonnestier Hamlet. Die Hamlet ligt. De fast travel unlocken. Waar bij de poort zijn, hè?
Min brova haveth hun on belje. Hey, Freyond.
Gott att jag fick.
Jawel. Ja, dan. Dus even weer terug. Naar mijn quest. F7, want hier zo dadelijk wel ergens keuzes moeten gaan maken.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shiremoot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shiremoot for myself. I will follow. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Okay, fair enough.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. Good evening, Alvgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alvgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord. Good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alvgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Okay.
Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
Nu heeft hij wel een sterke teen aan zijn dij staan natuurlijk.
Free men, free possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
Ja.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Though tinged with arrogance, Alvgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good elderman, but a faithful ally? The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. But he is wisest of the three, and has already proven himself.
Ik zo vlucht net niet of dat hij zich bewezen heeft. Kijk gewoon voor Hunwald.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
Mother of God! Another battle!
Bishop had ik al verwacht dat hij in het complot zou zitten. Was het heel moeilijk in deze. Maar genoeg hints toen we net aankwamen met de zoon. Oh, tuurlijk, die poison. Oepsie. Ah. Zat hier geloof ik ergens. Ja.
Free men?
Which?
It is not all... Hun both...
Ja, we gaan weer een wald.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall son of...
I miss...
As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our...
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
Another battle!
Oeps.
Shire, stand firm! Defend your aldermen! Kill these traitors!
Oh, dat je daar spawnde in de
Is this
hoek.
how their god welcomes a new alderman?
Flank the idiot! Press hard!
Hoe ga je nou tussen die... Oh, weg van die civilians.
Bastard bishop. What's his name?
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Elderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Elderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
Ik weet niet of dat heel slim is, maar... Aan de andere kant, ik ga er toch achteraan. Het ligt vandaag.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you.
Even mijn skills weer erin zetten. Eén save vastmaken. En over. Kijken of
Gods here are vigilant.
God damn you! What's my lead?
Wauw. Stuk op die tafel. Oh, hallo. Ja, er is er geen zo vanaf.
Let's end this.
Oh, die ene is door mijn poison tot dood gegaan. Goed hè. Oké. Oh. Dat ook meteen. Oh, weer een maskertje erbij. Dat is toch wel verpand, hè? Alle wells in deze game staan hoog. En zijn dichtgetemperd. Ja, doen we hier nog eens even keer 7.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hate.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herevryth rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
Herevryth was a friend
Ja.
of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand.
Hij is nog niet dood.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor.
Ja, die is dood.
In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on.
Men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors be God's...
Here's the camp, do you see? The Fyrd will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There is hard fighting ahead.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fyrds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready to fear.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Die voor onder een straatlantaarn of zo in één keer. Zo die gezegd.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Ga je eens even die olie opruimen. Oh, wat de... Kom je... Allemaal hier. Oh, goed. Dat is goed gedaan dan. Nou, mijn hulp niet nodig.
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it, or I can try hitting it with a springhold.
Ja, maar was dat niet explosie genoeg? Nou, dan pakken we jou toch.
There's the target. Shoot it.
Deze had ik toch al naar beneden gedaan.
I got him. My thanks, Alfgar.
Natuurlijk vanaf hierboven ook op reeds naar beneden kunnen schieten. Slimmer geweest.
Gods! Hereford has gone mad! You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Was was China?
Get behind if you can. Snap your
Oké. Oh, ik zie dat hij aan het stoten is. En niks aan het droppen. Ook geen skipped frames. Lijkt nou op het moment ook weer goed. Wacht. Even een beetje gaan bewegen. Ziet er nou in ieder geval weer goed uit, oké. Gaan we gewoon even door. Wacht even. En dan gaan we even kijken. Door. Dicht, dat is ook een ding. Tel. Metselt. Tel. Door. Wel hier naar boven, dus wellicht dat we daar toch iets moeten. Ah, hier komen we door het raam. Hoppakee.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
En weer een clue. De liar. Speak to Hunwald. Zijn we binnen geweest? Hebben we hier alles?